It's Xmiramira, and this is a late night creative sim. I'm still trying to figure out if I should put Shorty right here on the gallery. I don't know, because it's a matter of where the hell did the music just come from? I'm turning that down. Anyway, um, today I'm going to make a sim. Oh, you know what? That's why. The master volume I turned down, but I didn't turn down the music. Okay, I'm still hearing music. Okay, I'm still hearing music. Um, why? Okay, why is there... What the hell? Y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this, right? This is a dead delay. Okay. The game is tweaking just a tad. We have Shorty right here. Gonna make me another sim. And add alien, add sim from the gallery, add new sim. Oh yeah, I turned it all the way down. I just added a mod. Stand still and create a sim. While it's kind of cool, at the same time it's kind of creeping me out to see them kind of just not move at all, and they're just like, they're just there. Yo, when I tell you my mouse is acting stupid, ever since I reinstalled this damn operating system, my mouse has been acting stupid. So there's gonna be like slips, like that episode in Creative Sim where the jawline just said "roar" and that shit dropped. There's gonna be a lot of that. And I don't know if it's the game so much as it may be the I'm just gonna throw a quick outfit on her. We don't want her to sit here naked. Okay, she could throw on Batman right now. I don't know. Or just this. Just something quick. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna make Shorty today. Why is my phone vibrate? Oh, it's a text message. I'm just gonna throw her in something quick and random. Alright. I got a comment today, and I told them I was gonna elaborate, so here's my elaboration. Got a comment, and basically was like, oh, your Sims are cute, but all of them have the same features. I don't think anybody could say my Sims deadass look alike, because I know some people make Sims and all their Sims look alike. You can't, I don't feel like you could say that about me, but they all do share some of the same qualities, like, body-wise, big butts, big thighs. Oh yeah, see, her thighs wasn't big enough. Just thick. Thick with big lips, I guess. And he said big boobs, but that doesn't make sense to me. On average, all my Sims, that's why I said everybody's perception of things is different. All my Sims have boobs her size on average, and nowhere in hell is that big. I don't, to some people that's big. I'm a triple D, so that's not big at all. But yeah, he said big. It's only like, what, out of all the Sims I've made, you know, on YouTube, off YouTube, and before I even made a blog, all our Sims I've made, maybe like 7 had big boobs. And when I say big boobs, I don't mean that, because that's not big. I mean that. That shit looks like, that's not even as big as mine's, but that's big. I don't, everybody, that's why I said everybody's perception of things is different, because you might think that that's big, and you might consider that's too small for me. Everybody has their own personal preference. These are small, but they're not too small. It's like, all right, she got boobs, okay. But everybody makes Sims the way they want to. The only time you're going to see me make a Sim that doesn't look like this as far as the shape, even if I make her bigger. And that's the one reason why I don't make my Sims bigger, because a lot of jewelry and a lot of clothes don't work with what they're called fat morphs, I guess. So the shit starts looking funny once you make the Sim too large. I got some jewelry that even if you make the Sim thicker, it just, or jewelry, clothes, there's even some shoes that if you make the Sim thicker, I'm actually going to leave her like that. If you make the Sim thicker, it's going to disappear. or not, show up correctly. But long story short, I've been playing The Sims since Sims 1, but I've been online downloading CC. I discovered CC playing Sims 2. And I remember back in the days where there wasn't any sliders. It was everybody shaped like this. Everybody looks like this, right? Everybody looks like that. Did I pull everything down? Or not like that. I'm exaggerating, but everybody was like that basically. Wait, the butt's too big too. Everybody was like that, and you had to download CC Genes just to make the sim look like what I'm doing right now. Just to make the sim look like this and give her curves and ass. It was CC makers that made jeans that changed the body shape, and your sim only looked like that when she put on those jeans. We've come a long way from that. I don't really see anybody online, period, utilize the sliders to give sim shapes too much. Um, Not saying like, because I know there's plenty of people on Tumblr and stuff that give their sim shapes. I'm talking about as far as YouTube and outside of what I would want to say the Black Simbler community. It's very, very few simmers that I see outside of that actually give their sim shapes. So much so to the point where I was on streaming on Twitch one night, and a girl was like, she was watching my stream. She looked like she's been on Twitch for a long time. She plays the Sims. She has a good chunk of followers. She didn't know you could do that. She was like, "What? You could make hips? You could have booty?" She wrote me like, "You have a mod in there?" I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" I said, "It's the sliders with the regular sliders." But it's crazy because even I was playing The Sims for months before I discovered that you could do that. So hell yeah. And it's like, all right, I don't see nobody else. I want my Sims to portray, I want to say, is a combination of portray me and portray what I consider attractive. Because I'm not literally, like, I'm curvy, but I'm not literally curvy like that, right? I got big boobs, but I don't give my Sims big boobs. All my Sims would be walking around with suckers out here. I don't have little lips, but I don't have big lips either. And I give most of my Sims big lips. Even if I pull them out and see, this mouse is getting on my nerves. Even if I pull them out and turn them down, or I do certain things, or I leave them cute and little like that, they still have some type of plumpness to them. I always, 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 unless unless I start taking sim requests and I get to enough subscribers where I'm going to start making sims for people, which is coming soon. When I reach a certain point, I will start creating sims that people request. And that's like the only time you're going to really see me make skinny sims or sims with that lack curves. Because even my what I would consider skinny sims have some type of curve. And the guy was like, on the Bear Sisters Let's Play, he was like, "Oh, you didn't change their bodies." No, I didn't change it. I didn't change their stuff the first episode. If you look at the pictures, yes I did. I made their lips slightly bigger and I gave them hips and ass. I don't know about anybody else. People are not going to come out and say, "Oh, I don't think a fat ass is attractive. I don't think thick thighs are attractive. I don't think a small waist is attractive." No, they portray it through their game and how they play. When you're playing with nothing but that is what you are. That's nothing. That is all you create. That is what you consider attractive. And me, I don't consider that attractive. So I'm going to play my sim looking like that because that's my idea. That's my idea of beauty. Everybody has their different ideas of beauty. I don't ever see anybody go on other people's pages and say, "Well, shit, all your Sims are white. Where's the color? All your Sims are this. Where's this?" I don't see anybody do that. And I'm like, damn, if somebody's talking about that, you're going to hate me for what I'm getting ready to do because I'm getting ready to make Windenburg mostly black. I'm changing damn near all the default characters to black people. So, I mean, shit, you talking about that. They're going to be talking shit for real when I do that. I'm changing almost all of the default Windenburg characters to black and Asian Sims. Because why? I don't know why the hell is it I got a game and I has 3.5 fucking black people in it or 3.5 fucking black Sims in it. And like what? No. All that whole neighborhood full of nah, I'm not doing that shit no more. I did that shit through Sims 1. I did that shit through Sims 2. I did that shit through Sims Busting Out. I did that shit through Sims on what's that? Nintendo DS. Everything, every version of Sims you could think of, I had it and I did it. And the only time I saw some type of racial diversity was Sims in the City, Herbs. Yeah. No. I did that shit in all of these except for like Herbs. Every game always bunch of base characters that's white and then like two or three black characters. No, not me, not this time. Hell no. If I can't be represented in mainstream culture and I can't be represented when I go online and look and I can't be represented when I go on magazines, I'm going to at least be fucking represented when I play my video game. That's what I'm saying. It's all a matter of player preference. There's some people that I've even seen on Tumblr that are not black, they're not white, they're Asian, and they play nothing but Asian characters. I don't see anybody be like, oh, all you play is Asian characters, or talking about Asian features, or all your characters have a certain eye shape or a certain lip shape, or all your characters don't have it. Where's the curviness? I don't see nobody doing that shit to nobody else, so do not do that shit to me. It's like the girl said on Tumblr. It's like, where is this commentary when people create their Sims and the Sims are 50 Shades of White? There's no commentary for that. Nobody's like, oh, even some of the other black Simmers I'm looking at, I'm like, damn. And I can't even say much because for a long time I was creating lighter Sims, until I stumbled upon this pack of skin tones that allowed me to make darker Sims and it not look ashy like that. I don't look like that. My complexion is somewhere between here and here, and my skin does not look like that. That shit looks like, I don't even, you know what? That looks like me if I don't put on lotion for weeks. That's what the hell that looks like. My skin does not look like that. My skin looks closer to that. My skin is somewhere between 1, 2, and 3. I would say my skin is about that complexion because I have multi tones. Like, but hell no. For a long time, I didn't make black Sims because of that. And even now, I'm looking. I didn't realize how bad it was until I'm looking. I'm saying, wow, that the skin tone looks really nice. And then I actually click back to. I wish I could delete that shit from the game, but it's default. If I could find a way to delete this whole shit up until from, no, that one is cool, but the darker it gets, the worse it gets. If I could delete the last 3 tones, I swear I would. Um, for a long time, I didn't play with black. Why the hell did I leave it that way? For a long time, I didn't play with black Sims because of the lack of skin tones that look good, because of the lack of makeup options. It was like, wait, why is it, and I didn't even realize it. I was just making Sims, making Sims, making Sims. And then one day I was like, yo, what the hell? Why the hell do I keep making lighter Sims? Why am I not making Sims that look? And then I realized it. And then I started searching and I found those skin tones. And I'm so glad I found those damn skin tones because that just got me pissed. Oh, man. Okay. Gonna get started on her. I'm gonna go back into my rant in a second. Let's see. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. What to do, what to do, what to do. Um, Let me see. But yeah, it's just, that kind of got me to, like, that actually, normally when people say negative shit, that it doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't care. And I'll be the first person to tell you if somebody says some slick shit, like, it bothered me because I never see these type of, like, I've been watching other simmers and I never see these types of comments on other simmers pages. I found Lipstick Alley, um what is that thing, forum, and I forgot, it was a thread about black simmers or black people that play sims on YouTube, and it was like the only 2 or 3 black simmers there are don't even play with actual black sims. I said that's a damn shame. But I'm like, you know, he was like, oh yeah, yeah, because that's my idea of beauty. People's idea of beauty is lips that look like this, lips that look like that. No, that's too big. Lips that look like that, faces that look like, where I can find the smallest nose. That nose is too big. Faces or noses that small like that, and certain things. That's not my idea of beauty. That's not what I find to be attractive. And I see that everywhere. I don't. There's lack of diversity all around me. Music, videos, um, regular pop culture. I be damned if I can control my video game and I can control that in my video game. I will control that in my video game. It's not gonna be lack of diversity all around me, and then I'm gonna allow it to happen in my video game. If I have the control to change it, at least in my fucking video game, I will. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm gonna say, because it kind of irritated me. Normally, I'd be like, whatever, fuck you, or I don't give a fuck. No, I feel like I have to say something, and I don't think I doubt I'm gonna even address that shit anymore, because I'm like, damn, somebody always got something to say. My Sims don't look alike. All my Sims have different facial features, different things, but the one things that they have that's similar is body shape. Wait, body shape, and it's like, I would understand if he said, all your Sims, why don't you make fat Sims? No, he said it as if like I should make Sims that are skinny. If you want diversity, ask for diversity all around. Don't ask for diversity because you might think curvy is not attractive or whatever, but ask for diversity all around. You say, you don't make enough Sims that are fat. Okay, cool. You know why I don't make enough Sims that are fat? Because I'm fat my damn self, and I don't want to have to be reminded when I play my damn game. So I'm overweight, and I'm not 100% okay with it. So that's why I don't play my game that way. But he didn't even say that, like, or where's your fat Sims, or it was said in a context that was like, it just reminded me of that day I got that random anon message on Tumblr, and somebody was like, oh, what they said, all your Sims have fat asses and thick thighs or some shit, but the way they said it is as if like that was nasty or something, and I was like, people kill me. I keep saying it's called player preference. And I'm not going to come out of my player preference until it's some type of viewer choice related. Unless I'm on Twitch and I make somebody a sim because they asked me to, you're not going to see me really come out of that. You're just going to see different variations with similar body shapes for the most part, unless I feel like it. Unless I say, nah, I specifically want this sim to have a flat ass, and I just say no, and I just take away her butt. But after years of not being able to play and create Sims the way I want to create them, you damn right I'm going to create every motherfucking Sim the way I want to make it. Even it just everything. It just some things were not created, but if I do that, you'll see everything is not created even to accommodate that. Do I care? No, not at all. But no, I just wanted to address that because it kind of pissed me off. I don't know. It's a whole nother tangent I had played out in my head, but I was like, I'm not even gonna go there because at the end of the day, it's a video game, and I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna try my hardest to not take it outside of that context. But yeah, like I said before, like everybody's idea of beauty is different. If you go on most because I've been observing. I look at other people's videos and I observe if it's cool, it's cool. If it's corny, I keep it moving. But I observe and I look and I pay attention to the type of sims that people create. So it's like I don't see no comments under their damn video. All your sims are all your sims are so skinny. Where's the curves? All your sims are all white. You even changed. It's people I know that even changed the three. Like somebody on Tumblr just they was talking about how somebody I was following. Notice I said was somebody I was following changed one of the black sims in Windenburg to a white sim, and when somebody pressed them about it in anonymous, they said some shit like, "Oh, I'm too lazy to make Sims, so you take the only black one and make him white." It's a million Sims. It's like dozens of Sims in the game already pre-made. It's literally like 3.5 fucking black Sims in Windenburg, and you take one of the black Sims and make him. Yeah, okay. Right. Anyway, um, people do that, but I said at the end of the day, that's player preference. That's how that person wants to play. Shit, you might not agree with it. It's like, okay, well, where's the diversity in your game, or But at the end of the day, that's their game, and they're gonna play their game how they want to play it. So, yeah, I'm done talking about that shit because I'm like, no, I'm not. You might hear me mention some shit at random. Looking through these retextures and had to retexture some Maxis match here because I see this mouse is getting on my nerves. I want to retexture this. This is up next. This here, I did the new stealthic hair, but the black didn't come out right. The red looks fine. The black doesn't look right. So I will be redoing that, taking that back to square one and taking that back to the drawing board. But yeah, nah, it just kind of pissed me off, and I was like, no. It just overall came off as kind of shady, oh, like no, your idea of beauty is not my idea of beauty. Your idea of what you consider attractive is not my idea of what I consider attractive. And that's my personal reason for okay, that's too big. Hey, wait. Come on, man. This mouse is getting on my nerves. I don't know if I need a new mouse or I need a gaming mouse. I would hate to spend $50+ on a gaming mouse and it's still doing that shit. I don't know if I feel like it's the mouse because before it was kind of getting crazy, but it wasn't doing that. Like I'm trying to drag the slider one way and the shit would either not go or it'll like move another direction. And I'm trying to figure out like, is it that I'm this close to going to buy a gaming mouse just to play and see. And if that's not it, I'm taking it back because that's too much money to spend on a mouse and it's not benefiting you. But yeah, she's cute. I don't know what I'm gonna name her. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna click names till something looks nice. But yeah, that shit. Maybe Tara. Tara McAdams. Okay. Hi Tara. I suck. I suck when it comes to picking Sims names. I do. I really do. But I like this whole stand still thing because it makes it easier to take pictures. But why is she moving? Stop moving. You know what it is? She's moving because I selected traits. But once I go back, she's not gonna move. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just kind of pissed me off because it's like the lack of diversity and body shapes and curves and all these specific features that he pointed out. There's such a lack of representation for people that have these features. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. There's enough thin lip Sims in the world. Nobody's gonna die if I don't make Sims with paper lips. Nobody's gonna die if I don't make a flat back Sim. Nobody's gonna die if I make a Sim without a ass, or if I make a sim with ass, nobody's gonna die. If I make shit, if I decide to give her double D's, nobody's gonna die. Of course, if you ask for a sim and I decide I'm gonna make it, and you say I don't want my sim to have no curves, I want mine, because I've had that on Twitch before. Somebody said, I know you make all your sims with curves. When you making my sim, can you just not do that? Can you just get make her straight, like no curves, no ass, no titties, none of that? And I'll be like, okay, and I make this sim. And I'm like, just do what you want. It doesn't even like without it shit don't even look right to me. Like, but that's everybody's. That's not everybody's. Everybody's preference is different. I just know that doesn't look right to me. But yeah, she's cute. Her name's Tara. I'm thinking about putting her on a gallery. I'm actually going to put her on a gallery. Going to make her ambitious. Going to make her love the outdoors. Uh oh, she's trying to give me. She's trying to get fierce and shit. Okay. She see that's custom. I'm gonna make her an insider. Uh-oh. All right. Aspirations. Aspirations of money. Get that money, girl. I'm actually putting the both of them on the gallery right now. Connect. 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 Okay. So, yeah, they're up there. And I just wanted to, I'm kind of all over the place because I'm texting right now and I ate too fast. So I apologize if the message, because it didn't come out the way I played it out in my head at all. Like it was supposed to come out far more elaborate. I was supposed to articulate myself way better than that, but because it's late and I just ate and I have a whole lot of other shit on my mind, I didn't articulate that the way that I was supposed to, or the way I felt like I was supposed to, or the way, basically the way I envisioned it in my head when I saw it. I was like, what? I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to let people know, you know, because it's like, think about it. When you look at other pages, how many people do you see make Sims that have these certain qualities? It's very few and far in between. It's very few Simmers, unless you're just immersed into the Black Sim community and you're following a bunch of Black Sim blogs. There's very few Simmers you see that will be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna make her, bam, bam, ass, titties, whatever. There's very few Simmers outside of that make their Sims look like that. So it's like, look around. Do you see that? No. So I'm going to be the one to do that, or I'm going to be the person that does it so much when you see. I want to be the person that do that shit so much when you see it, you think about me. Like they was talking about how when you see certain sim guys and they look a certain way, they think about this creator, and you see a sim guy. Yeah, when you see extraordinary, like huge hips, huge butt, um, small waist, and your sims look like a certain way, I want you to think about me. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. This rant was a little all over the place. I'm gonna try to upload this tonight. As a matter of fact, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna try to upload this like tonight. The second episode of CC School, I'll be uploading Monday at midnight. I was trying to put a bit of gaps in between the CC School episodes, so it would kind of like spread out the information, and because it's a lot of information, but then on the flip side, a lot can turn into a little if I throw it out there too fast. So I'm trying to, throw the CC School in between episodes of the Creative Sim, between episodes of the Let's Plays and the Windenburg makeovers. And another thing, I'm gonna say this again. When I do makeovers, I might change the sim completely, like completely, as in race. I'm going to change the Sims race. Sometimes I might change the Sim. It doesn't matter. Makeover for me is not just put on some lipstick and change the outfit. Makeover for me is like when you click plastic surgery in Sims 2. When you click on plastic surgery, I'm changing the face, I'm changing the body, I'm changing the whole shit. Um so I don't need nobody commenting talking about you made her look totally different. Like some little girl was like, you made her look totally different, or yeah, that was the fucking idea. Um, but anyway, I'm trying to spread out the episodes, and when I reach a certain amount of subscribers, I would like to take requests to do Sims. I will accept requests to do Sims after I reach a certain plateau of subscribers. I don't know what yet. Maybe when I reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe that'll be something I do. But when I hit 600 subscribers, I would like to take Sims. I would like people to submit Sims for me to do the next episode or the next season of Sims in the City Downtown Newcrest. I'm going to alternate the show between Twitch and YouTube because of my stupid ass job schedule. Most of it is going to probably end up on YouTube. And thank you guys for listening to this rant, this middle of the night rant. I appreciate it. I'm going to go sim now. I'll holla at y'all. Goodbye.